All right, try talking
Hi.
a bit more.
Hi.
Not louder, but can you give me more words?
Okay.
Hello, Angeline. Welcome. I don't know why that sounded so fake.
You just drank your coffee.
Okay, wait. Let me just drink a bit more. I'm just gonna. Hello, welcome back to another episode of Low High Trips, Angeline. Very lovely to have you back with us and for you to invite me to your place to record because obviously we actually booked, so for context, we booked the cinema room. Is it called the cinema room?
Yeah, cinema room.
So we booked the cinema room. We were supposed to record a couple of episodes, but after recording one episode, we got distracted by the massage chair that we couldn't stop sitting on. I don't know, it just felt so relaxing that I was just like, just give me 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes until we got kicked out. So now we are actually back at your place, but which is good because there is something that I want to talk about, because when you invited me over to your place, I felt like you were very self-conscious about the hygiene/cleanliness level or standard.
Yes.
Where you're like, oh, please don't mind, it's really messy, it's really dirty, it's not clean. But for me, I'm like, no, that's perfectly fine. Like,
Yeah.
My house can be at this level sometimes, but
Yes.
yeah, I'm just really curious. First of all, welcome once again.
We pee.
We pee? What's that?
I don't know. Like, yay. Yay, I'm back, everyone.
Oh, yippee.
Yippee.
I thought you were speaking Indo. I was like, what language is that?
No, it's not like yippee, but we pee, whatever.
Okay, fair. When it comes to cleanliness, right? Like, how would you describe your level or whatever you want to say, standard?
This is like not only you, but everyone around me who knows me well. They know I am a clean freak.
Okay.
So every time my friends come over, they always see me like cleaning the house while they're here. If I see like a little bit of dust, or if I see like something scattered around on the floor, I'll just grab my sweep and then just sweep it over. Yeah.
Okay.
Like not sweep, like what do you call? Broom?
Like, you mean brooming it?
Yeah, brooming
Sweeping,
it, yes.
Yeah, same thing. Sweep,
Yeah.
Broom, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing, yeah. So yeah, that's what I normally do. Or maybe just like if I have like my dishes on the sink,
Yeah.
and I haven't washed them.
Yeah.
Like today when Aaron came in, I was like, "Oh, sorry, Aaron, because I haven't actually washed my dishes." I don't know. I just feel like it's not clean.
Okay. Or not presentable, right? For guests.
Yeah.
Which you say. Because I feel like I can relate. I haven't invited too many people over to my place because I feel like it has not been clean or organized to the standard that I want it to be. But every time when someone comes over, I get super conscious.
Yes.
Super conscious, and I'm just like, oh shit, my house is the messiest, filthiest, dirtiest piece of shit in the world.
Lol.
Where I'm just like, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. Like, please, just give me like 1 hour to like spring clean my entire house before I can make it presentable to my standard. You get what I
Correct.
mean?
Yes, that's something that I can also relate.
Yeah, but speaking of like, instead of inviting people and stuff, like on a day-to-day basis, what is a clean house to you?
A clean house to me is...
Yeah, like what needs to be at your standard of clean? Sorry to cut you off there.
I guess for me, my level of standard means that clean is the same as... Actually, it's not the same as tidy. I don't know how to describe it like in my standard, but it's just like I have to clean up. So let's say if I cook something, I have to clean it up right away. I cannot just let it be for like the next day or things like that. Or maybe like washing dishes. I have to wash the dishes like right away. So that's like my standard of cleanliness. Or maybe like took out the trash like once every few days. It's like a routine for me.
Yeah, fair. And I can relate to what you were saying because I cook at home quite often. And every time when I cook, even when I'm having dinner itself, the thought of washing and tidying up the
Yes.
kitchen constantly plays in my head. As in, like, it's always like a constant reminder. I have to like very actively tell myself it's okay. I can clean it later. I can clean it after I eat, or I can clean it tomorrow when I'm too busy. But the fact that after cooking and everything and preparing, right, knowing that the kitchen is not pristine clean, in my mind, the only thing is that it's not clean. It's not clean. You have to clean. You have to clean.
Yeah, that's correct. Or maybe just like there's a spot like from the sauce.
Yes.
Yeah, on like your, I don't know, your stove or like your oven.
Yes.
Makes me feel like it's not clean.
Yeah, you know how precise or how minute the detail is? So basically right now, for context, yesterday I cooked fried rice. And I know that there is like 1 or 2 rice on the gas stove. And yesterday, I could not take it out because obviously it was really hot after cooking. So I don't want to
Yes.
burn myself. So I reminded myself, all right, I'm going to do it after dinner. But after dinner, I forgot, or I got too tired, so I went to sleep. So I'm supposed to clean this morning, but I forgot. But until now, I can remember that there's like 2 grains of rice that I'm supposed to clean, where I will remind myself, yeah, when you reach home, chuck that 2 grains away. Like,
Yes.
it's so annoying because in my head right now I'm just like, oh, 2 grains. 2 grains.
grains.
Aaron, you need
2
to clean
grains.
it. Now it's like 2 grains dirty. It's not clean.
Yeah.
And for me, like the level of cleanliness, right? It's not even like a measure sometimes. Like from 0 or from 1 to 10, how clean is your house? It's like black and white. It's clean or it's dirty. And I think that's very impractical
Yes.
because of the fact that if it's not perfectly clean, meaning like 10 out of 10 to my standard, anything else is dirty. It can be 9 out of 10, but to my mind, it's like, oh, but it's 1 out of 10 dirty. It's 2 out of 10 dirty. It's 3 out of 10 dirty. Which is very exhausting, I'll say. It's so
I know,
mentally
yeah.
draining to me.
I feel like I'm a bit different to you because currently I'm very, very busy at my day-to-day lifestyle, like day-to-day activities, like can be from work, personal stuff, things like that.
Yeah.
So I can be a little bit more flexible when it comes to cleanliness. So I used to clean my place for like once every fortnight, let's say. That's like the maximum I can handle, like to stay in my place without being like properly cleaned, as in like do like a vacuum or sweep the floor, or perhaps like mop the floor, things like that, and
Yeah.
maybe change the bed sheets as well.
Yeah.
I can still do it up until 3 weeks. Where in the past I couldn't stand it. I had to do it up to 2 weeks.
Okay, so when you mention like 2 or 3 weeks, right? Do you mean like in between there's absolutely no cleaning, or is just the mini clean?
Mini clean.
Like sweeping, vacuuming, that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, but every 2 or 3 weeks, that's when you go like spring cleaning level.
Yes, correct.
What is in your spring cleaning agenda normally? Like, what do you normally clean?
Everything. Like, yeah, I have to change my bed sheet. That is a must. And then I have to vacuum my bedroom because I have carpet inside my bedroom.
Yeah.
Whereas like in the guest room, it's just like in the living room, it's just like a wooden floor.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just like sweep and then mop the floor for like few times. And then clean the kitchen area as well. Meaning if I have to scrub my whole sink to be very clean,
I
like
think it's
with...
like glittery. No, not glittery, sparkling.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Using the shift. You know the shift?
I know
That yellow thingy.
Yeah. You scrub it until it's like the whole thing is like sparkling and like there's
Yes.
no watermarks.
Yeah, and the other day I cleaned all the exhaust. Do you know like when you took it off?
The fan exhaust.
Yeah, the fan exhaust.
The oil, right? The oil gutter.
Yes.
Yep.
I scrubbed everything out
Fair.
of that fan.
Damn. Okay. Sounds like you're a bit more hardworking than I am, to be honest. I feel like it's so funny because from my standard, like what's clean and what's not clean, I feel it's so subjective. Like, how come some things I need it to be like super clean, some things I'm quite okay.
Yeah, okay.
You get what I mean? Like, for example, just now, before we sit on the massage chair, you saw me like spraying the thing, almost like washing the whole massage chair with like sanitizer. It's like borderline wet. I'm not sure even if that's the right way to do it, but it makes me feel comfortable, so I did it.
Yeah.
As in like, Oh, okay. One thing though, I absolutely hate sitting on public transport. In my
Oh, the
mind,
same.
so much germs, absolutely disgusting, filthy. Like, it's the worst. It's like a cesspool of, germs breeding ground. Oh,
I can
jeez.
relate to that. Yes, that is why if my friends also know me well, I rarely hold on to the rails inside the tram
Okay.
because I only do it if I have to because of that germs and everything that you've just said.
Yeah. I think I used to be like that, but recently I've been holding on to the rails quite a bit for safety reasons. Because I'm quite of a clumsy person, I feel like my balance is not the best. However, I feel like I sanitize my hands so much.
So
Like
much.
my journey from my house to your house, I probably sanitize my hands like at least 3 or 4 times.
Wow, that is more than I do ever.
Yeah, one time when I leave my house, because I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I touched my doorknob from the
Yeah.
outside, which
Yeah.
I don't really clean.
Yep.
So I sanitize. After I press the leaf and stuff, I sanitize.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
go on the tram. I come down. I sanitize. I grab coffee on the way to your house. I sanitize,
Sanitize
before.
it's like ongoing.
It's quite obsessive, to be honest. It's like an obsession.
And do you know, like, some of my friends, after they go back, like, for example, from work or from office, maybe from uni, things like that, they can go inside to their bathroom and then just like lay down on their bed with the
With their
same clothes on.
No!
I cannot.
No, no, no,
That
no, no, no,
is
no, 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 no.
so-
That is for me a big no. Like, no judgments to people that do it, but for me, in my house, my rules, absolutely not. That is like illegal. That is illegal. So I have actually a routine where I categorize my clothes. I have outside clothes, I have inside clothes, and I have bedroom clothes.
Wow, you are way more.
Yeah, so I have clothes where if I wear it outside, the moment these clothes I walk out of the house, it's not suitable to be in the bedroom 100%. It should not be in the
Okay.
bedroom. But I can still go around the common area of the house. But I have this routine where every time I come back, so I bought this disinfectant spray.
Oh, same.
Yeah.
Me too.
Really?
Yes.
So every time I come back from anywhere, I can go down 7-Eleven, whatever, I'll spray the shit out of my clothes to the point it's like borderline, like I say, like moist, I hate the word, or like wet, right? And then I'll dry it to make sure that everything is sanitized perfectly.
Yeah, same. Me too. That's what
everything.
I'm doing. Even for my phone as well. I have
Yes.
the spray sanitizer,
Yeah.
hand sanitizer, where I spray it after the long day. For example, like once a day, usually I do it.
Yeah, then you wipe it or something.
Yeah,
or
and I
whatever
wear
it
it with
is,
tissue or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Oh, wow.
Good to know. Good to know I'm not, clinically insane.
Yeah, I know. Even when after my friends come over, like let's say after you go back after this, I will spray like my whole room with the Glen 20 spray.
Yes, the Dettol or no Glen 20. I think they rebranded or something. Yep, I know
Yeah,
what you
that
mean.
one.
Yeah. So I actually have a routine, and this is sort of like a heads up for you. The next time when I invite you over to my place when it's ready, before you come in, when you come in, not before, not like outside. The moment you come in, first thing that I'll do is that normally I'll be like, all right, you wear on your mask. I'm just gonna sanitize you from top to bottom.
What?
Your clothes, I'm gonna spray it before
That
you
is
come
more
in.
insane than me.
Because I feel like, okay, like for example, like if I were you in the position today, when I come into your place, I would have sprayed myself all the way. Like,
Oh, okay.
so nothing that touches outside can touch inside.
Okay, yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah, that is makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, and I struggled for the longest time because obviously I used to stay with like housemates and everything.
Yes.
I no longer do.
Yeah.
But when I used to do that, it was really tricky because obviously I have my own set of rules and it's very, personal to me. But yeah,
Interesting.
it is, isn't it? And sometimes I wonder, oh yeah, wait, speaking of like hygiene level, personal hygiene, like how many times do you shower per day?
Twice.
Oh, okay, yeah, pretty standard.
Yeah.
Pretty standard.
Yeah.
I feel like I shower.
I know you told me when you were still working at MAP.
Yeah.
You told me your shower can be like 5 times a day.
No. Okay, I think to be fair, 5 times a day is probably back home in Malaysia.
Okay.
Southeast Asian country, high humidity, it's hot. But in Melbourne, I think 2 to 3 sounds standard. But
Okay.
minimum, I would say once per day. Even if I don't have
Minimum,
time to shower,
yes.
even if I don't have time to shower, I'll still find the time to rinse. So meaning that I will rinse my body once per day no matter what, even though if I don't use shampoo
Yes.
or soap or whatever you call it. Yeah.
I will normally just do a minimum of once, like a proper shower. I cannot just do rinse.
Okay.
I cannot.
Proper as in with
Like,
soap and
yeah,
stuff.
with soap and stuff, yeah.
Do you wash your hair daily though?
No.
Oh, okay.
I wash it like once every 2 days.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even during COVID.
Even during COVID.
Yeah.
When
even
you're
during
at
COVID.
home basically.
Yeah.
Or when you're locked down and everything.
Yeah, once every 2 days.
Okay, I think that's fair enough. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
personal hygiene.
Yeah.
For
I
me-
cannot do it every day.
I think every day is a bit too much. And when I had short hair, I used to wash my hair every day.
Uh-huh.
Okay, confession, when I had short hair, I didn't know what was normal or not.
Uh-huh.
My mom is an absolute hygiene/clean freak.
Yes.
So I was following her standards growing up. I was probably washing my hair once per day minimum. So I had times where I washed my hair like twice per day.
Wow.
And
amazing.
I think that was really bad for my hair. Because I went to a hairstylist and the person was like, oh, how often do you wash your hair? I was like, oh, like twice per day with shampoo. He's like, yeah, don't do that. But speaking of hygiene level and stuff, right? Where do you think it comes from? Because for me, I know the answer. Mine is 100% my mom. If anyone has ever seen my mom, oh wait,
Sorry.
no, that's all good. Let me sip on my coffee. You can take it. I'm just gonna pause it now.
Halo? Ya? Belum nih, masih record podcast.
Your mom knows that you're recording an episode? Oh shit, I forgot to pause. Yeah, so as I was asking, basically with like your own hygiene or cleanliness or tidiness level, where do you think it all came from? Because for me, I feel like I know that it definitely came from my mom.
Yeah, I think I'm also the same like you, Aaron. That's how my mom taught me when I was still a kid. That's how I think that's one of the values of my family, which is try to be clean and tidy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I was really privileged growing up because my mom covers all the cleanliness and tidiness duties in the house. So I felt like I've always grown up in a very clean and tidy environment without putting in any effort. In fact, when I mash it up, when I make things not so clean, I have someone to completely clean it for me. So I felt like there's like a personal maid.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, that's what moms are for, I guess.
Yeah,
but
I guess.
but I feel like, wow, I didn't know how tiring it can be when you're required to maintain that level by yourself.
That's true, yeah. That is very true. I feel like my mom is way cleaner and way tidier than me. She's like
Same.
more organized in every aspect.
Yeah.
I don't know how. Like even in the house, she wants to have like specific place where she can keep her stuff. Just for like small thing like TV remote or like pillows or bed sheets, things like that.
Yeah.
I feel like she's like the Marie Kondo, is it?
Marie Kondo, yes.
Marie Kondo version.
Yeah.
But it's not like the same as Marie Kondo. She's like more flexible in a way, but still I feel like she's more organized and she's like on another different level compared to me.
Yeah, they always have like a designated space to put things. And the way she organized things, like she knows exactly where everything is. You can ask her like, hey, where is this specific thing? Like, hey, where do I get my AAA battery replacement?
Yeah.
She'll be like, TV drawer to the left on the front, in the front box in the third section. I'm like, what the hell? Like,
how come, you know? Like, sometimes I just want to keep everything like in a very simple way, like where I can see it, where I know where I have to put it, but that's it. Not until to like a certain level that is the same as my mom.
Yeah, like to find the right balance between clean and tidy enough, but not having it becoming a mental burden, maybe.
Yes, I think it's also because it also plays a factor when it comes to Karni, where I'm staying like in a small apartment and it's not my own apartment.
Yes.
It's still like a rental space, right?
Yes.
So I feel like, okay, this is like good enough for me right now. But if I already have my own place, it's gonna be a whole different thing.
It's gonna be a whole different level. I think the moment I
Yes.
stay in a place where I actually purchased it, or it's my own place instead of a rented place, I think my level of cleanliness would be through the roof, man. I can't even begin to imagine. Like right now, whatever I'm doing, it's already the level where I'm like, in the end, it's still a rented place, I'm still gonna move out.
Yeah,
So
see?
clean enough for me to stay, clean enough for me to be comfortable. But if I own the place, I felt like the ownership is there. And I feel like, no, this is your place. This is your responsibility. You have to make it like pristine.
Yeah, that's true. That is so true. That plays a huge factor, actually.
Yeah. And I think COVID definitely plays a big part as well when it comes to sanitization and everything.
Yes,
Because
correct.
before that, actually I would still say before that, my mom probably still sanitized here and there. She's still pretty insane. So she's quite like advanced in terms of sanitization. Like even before COVID.
Yeah, true. Like every time, like back in Indonesia, every time I go out with my parents, she always give me like these baby wipes everywhere I go.
Yeah.
So she's like, okay, you should bring this everywhere you go, okay? So maybe like after you finish eating or drinking or anywhere that you go with your friends, don't forget to wipe your hands with your baby wipes, things like that.
Yeah. Or sometimes even taking out the baby wipes to wipe the table and the chairs before sitting on it.
That's so true.
Yep, 100%. But yeah, do you have any cleanliness tips or anything that you want to share with the audience before we wrap up this episode?
I'm not really the best the expert in that field, to be honest. I feel like some other people that I know are way cleaner and tidier than me.
Yep.
But I guess it comes back to the personal choice.
Okay.
Like, I think it is based on how willing are you to clean like your personal space or even just for your own hygiene.
Yeah.
Another tip maybe if you feel lazy to clean your own space, I guess just think in a way that it can benefit you in the long run.
Yeah.
So that you will not be sick or, like avoid of getting caught any like symptoms or anything like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I feel like I 100% prefer a wooden floor compared to a carpeted floor. I've lived in both conditions before, and 100% a wooden floor is way cleaner compared to a carpeted floor.
Yes, correct.
Just because of the fact that it doesn't absorb all the dust and you can see any dust on the floor. But carpeted, you can have it like absorb and just maintain for years, and you won't even know what's there unless you steam clean, and that's when it's properly clean. But even then, I don't know. For me, carpets are generally quite nasty in general.
Yes.
That's just my opinion on it.
Yeah, there's like a lot of dust and everything. Yep.
And just imagine if like someone wears their shoes indoor and they imagine going to a public toilet, right? And coming back home into your carpeted living room with the shoes on. The germs are gonna be everywhere, and then you're gonna sit on the floor, and then the germs are gonna be on your pants, and then you go to your bedroom and the public toilet floor is gonna be on your damn bed. But yes, okay, pro tip. I can talk about this for hours, just so you know I'm really obsessed. But pro tip, I don't know, carry like a small baggie of like wet wipes or pocket tissues.
Yes, correct.
Because it's very handy.
Or maybe just like hand sanitizer as well.
Oh yeah, but I think that's like sort of the norm already with COVID. Like, and also there are sanitizing stations everywhere.
Yeah, and also mask maybe.
That's a very good point though. I feel like I've been wearing masks less and less frequently lately.
That is true, me too.
I'm just following like the government sort of like guidelines.
Yeah.
And also like COVID fatigue in general.
Yeah.
Like how long are we supposed to worry about COVID? Like I'm not denying that it exists. But it's just like, I don't know, the flu and everything, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it can give us protection in a way, but at the same time, I feel like we also have to take care of our own health.
Yeah.
As in, for me personally, I usually just like take daily vitamins every day.
Yeah.
Or maybe just like eat fruits, sleep sleep like few good hours, like just
Yeah.
maintain that good habit
Yeah. Sleep
because
hygiene.
it can boost your immunity as well.
100%. I completely agree with
Yeah.
you. You know, monitor your own nutrients, food consumption, have a balanced diet.
Yeah.
My personal opinion is to reduce dairy intake. I think dairy does not do you any good, but I'm not here to spread any propaganda. And we're gonna wrap up this episode as we said, like 5 minutes ago. So yes, thank you for listening to this episode of Lohai Trips. Just a quick question, Angeline. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep that for the next episode. So yes,
Okay.
thank you for listening. Stay high, stay low, stay hydrated.
Yes. Thank
And
you for listening.
this is Aaron,
This is Angeline.
and we'll see you in the next episode.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.